Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. We actually were not planning on doing one of our dive bar inspections, runs, whatever you want to call it tonight. Yeah, inspections. You inspect the drinks, you inspect the bathrooms, you see what's going on, you do all that fun stuff. But we were at a little get together for friends of ours tonight, and we happened to just be out, and we're like, you know what? Let's do the Wernersville, PA circuit of dive bars. So we were going to stop by a place called Falco's, but Falco's has a big sign on the front with boarded up windows saying up for auction or some shit like that. So guess what? Falco's is more than a dive bar. It's a dead dive bar. The next place we're going to go to right here, which is technically going to be the first, is like an old log cabin. They call it the Robbie House, and it was named after some old pioneer or some shit like that. But I don't know. I'm making stuff up now. That's where we're going to go into first. We will then be hitting the Penn Werner, which is on the way home. And we'll end tonight with a place called Victor's Cafe back in Sinking Spring. Keep an eye out. Listen up. Dive Bar 2.0. Here we go.
This is 3.0.
3.0. Here we go. So we're sitting here right at the Robbie House in Robizonia, PA, of course. And I'm drinking a Chesterfield Ale. Now, for those of you that are familiar with Yuengling, you know that they have a brew variety called Chesterfield Ale. You don't see it on tap very often. And usually, good Chesterfield Ale goes in a good dive bar. Here. All right, on to stop number 2 tonight. We just left the Henry P., I believe it is. That's the person it's named after. Henry P. Robbie House, which, quick little review there for you guys. Make your way in. You'll enjoy it. It used to be like a dive bar, but a few years ago, they remodeled. They put a whole porch on in the front and really kind of, it has the old world charm. It still has the old world setting and everything that was originally there, but it's turned more into like a really cool neighborhood bar. Give it definitely 2 thumbs up. Make sure you stop in sometime if you're ever in Robizonia, Pennsylvania. It's called the Henry P. Robizonia House. You won't be disappointed. Check it out. On to stop 2. Penn Werner. We'll see. That's the best I can do right now.
What are you texting?
PB Army, ASAP, Penn Werner Hotel. Cheers. All right, Penn Werner Hotel, Wernersville, Pennsylvania. It is your exemplary example of what would be considered a dive bar. Good service, friendly people, cheap drinks, old-time atmosphere, and it used to be an actual hotel, big dining room that's now a game room. Hey, might not hurt you too much if you stop by sometime. I give it 2.5 out of 5. Okay, folks, last stop of the night for 3.0 dive bar crawl 3.0. We are stopping by a place it's West Lawn, Sinking Spring. I think it's actually West Lawn, PA. That is called Victor's. Now, this place, Victor's Cafe, this is what would be known as back in the 50s, 40s, 50s, as your local watering hole, but neon lights out front, which is still there, which we'll show you then, what would be a dive bar. But I think they've remodeled it over the years. They brought it a little bit up to modern times and what have you, but it still has that, what would be called, like when you pass by it on the street, you drive by, you thinking this is a freaking dive bar. But we're going to go in, so we'll show you. Here we go. Smoking permitted, dive bar. Drinking myself an old-fashioned at Victor's Cafe, West Lawn, Pennsylvania, and in typical Dive bar fashion, you run into family and friends. We were true here for a reason. Here, here. Okay, well, this is the wrap on version 3.0 of our bar crawl dive bar tour. We went through pretty much Warnersville, Sinking Spring tonight. Falco's was a bust. The Robbie House, very, very nice place. I got to check it out. It's definitely not a dive bar anymore. Wonderful establishment. Penn Warner, it's old school. Let's just put it that way. It's old school. It's got its charm. It's got its atmosphere. But it's definitely a place that you got to really, really want to go to. And we ended up at Victor's, where Victor's Cafe. Ran into some old friends, some people that knew us that we didn't remember their names. And honestly, that's kind of what going to a dive bar is all about. You wind up talking to people, seeing people, and just socializing. And a great way to end the night, a motorcycle club rolls in the door with 30, 40 bikers. And that's where our bar tour ended up here tonight. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.